I'm from Tunisia.
I was born and raised in Curaçao, but I live in The Hague now.
I came from Indonesia.
Ethiopia.
Kenya.
Spain, Madrid.
Syrian from Damascus.
And I'm from the Netherlands.
It's such a nice opportunity to have a UN conference in Utrecht, so easily accessible, free for everyone.
I can meet new people from many countries here. It's really exciting for me.
The Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Antonio Guterres, he decided that he wanted to have a summit of the future. And that's why you are here.
Today's conference is part of our collective efforts to build a more sustainable, inclusive and equitable future. We all have a role to play in cultivating a healthy society founded on intergenerational justice and on inclusive dialogue.
I'm very concerned about a lot of issues, especially around sustainability. I just want to be active.
Young people are trying to be involved, are trying to open up sort of the closed doors, but they're not being heard enough in a way that they're contributing influentially. So for example, inviting them to events alone is not enough. Having them to take place at the table, setting a seat up for them, that's what you should aim for and that's what you should seek.
I am very happy to be able to facilitate that this meeting gets say in processes that we are representing at the United Nations.
Une conférence comme ça relative aux jeunes, c'est toujours important. Parce que les jeunes, c'est l'avenir, c'est la génération, c'est la relève. C'est le développement, c'est tout.
I think it's super important that we find ways to institutionalize the voices of young people everywhere and that we will make more space for organizations that are forming a key role to maybe translate the day-to-day life of a lot of young people into actual policy changes.
We need to realize how much we can do ourselves and maybe also learn from each other's initiatives to even make more impact together and to have an even bigger foot between the door to get what we want.
I am 16 and so are my classmates. Usually when they ask the youth, it's university students or young adults, but we're just teenagers and it's also our future because we're the grown-ups later.
I have to be honest, I think that young people are right in this, is that there is a lot of talking also with young people, but not so much acting on what happens next. And they were critical about this and they are right. So we really need to step up and make a success of their recommendations.
Ik denk dat het heel belangrijk is om sommige patronen te doorbreken, door jongeren te laten participeren in de maatschappij, door ze nieuwe vaardigheden aan te leren en ze die bij zichzelf te laten ontdekken. En om ze positief leiderschap te laten houden in hun eigen buurt ten eerste. En dat vervolgens uit te breiden, zelfs tot aan politiek level.
Asking young people what they need is kind of the key, because if you don't live in the day and age with our age, you sometimes understand a bit less, and we're more capable than people think we are.
It's great to listen to the youth, to also see the diversity of the events.
I liked it more than I thought, but it's more interactive and less like listening to some presentation.
I felt very heard because the people at our table were constantly involving us in the conversation and they were asking what we think and what our ideas were for the future. So I really enjoyed that.
I'm in for change as well, and I hope that I could be one of those allies for them, because I have a position within the UN to raise my voice, and I will use their voice to be raised.